Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going over some ranked gameplay. Our previous, performance wasn't too great, to be honest. Did pretty poorly, because we didn't have enough time, as I mentioned. Came back a little too late to it. Did not manage to hit global, unfortunately, and had a pretty low, even local ranking. But anyway, let's get into some videos. Alright guys, we are in the first match. Looks like we haven't even hit Masters in this round, considering we only have 2 stars on our battle card. So pretty interesting. Don't expect great opponents. We did manage to get our hands on a berry pick, which is always pretty broken on this map. Like, you just need to ban berry here unless you go for a base race comp, which they did not. We do super out, but for some reason we die. I expected to get at least 1 tick of healing from the berry super to keep us alive, but it seems berry super doesn't actually heal him when he's standing. Like, you still have the delay. Definitely need to practice berry a bit more to understand that. When Charlie goes for the cocoon onto the Bonnie, very solid, prevents her from getting more. Miko is just doing like his Miko stuff, just hopping on the save. Going for the heal. Carl doesn't actually realize that if he messes up his shot and gets a delay, I can actually super kill him. So he goes down in that interaction. Me and the Charlie spread out, but we still go down. Miko, doing his stuff. I think he probably could have jumped away and ended the game, but it doesn't really matter. We're so far ahead of them, 82 to like 18. Bonnie goes in. I waste my hypercharge. Charlie is going in, killing the Bonnie. And Carl is trying to block the Miko, but you just can't stop a Miko from getting at least like 1 or 2 shots off. Barley hypercharge wasted. He's going in. Carl with his fire gadget. Bonnie missing her shots. And Miko, all he needs to do is super in, and we take the first one. Ignore that super sad face. Send to the next one. Alright guys, we are in the next one. Looks like our teammate was King Nuts. Swear I've seen this guy like a couple times before. His name seems pretty familiar, but we just gotta do the same thing in the game. Maybe should have sent in a healing pad to my teammates. That might have been a better choice instead of going on the offensive. Definitely will consider that next time. And unfortunately, I go in without enough ammo to take down the berry. Pretty poorly played. And Charlie is doing a good job staying up and trying to defend, slowing down their damage rate, but they already have almost 2 barriers taken down, so this is not looking good. We can still kind of stop this. Miko has damage, and as long as we prevent them from getting too much damage off, we can take them out. I do go down, they're pretty unfortunate. Barley is still alive, and they got another barrier off on the save, so this is not looking good here. All they need is just 1 barrier. They don't even need to wait for the cooldown, so we really need to kind of hold control here and stay up. Miko goes in for the damage. Carl hypercharge. Charlie hypercharge to block the Carl. I go in to heal the Charlie, but it doesn't work out. I hypercharge to take down the Carl. Look to stop the berry because the berry is up, but we still need a little bit more damage here. 7% to 5%. Things are close. We do take down the berry, but he gets 1 final shot with 1% up top. And we will lose the second match. Alright, we are in the third match. Pretty intense game last time, honestly. Very close very close endgame. This time I make sure to send a healing pad to my teammates. And Miko going in, getting some solid damage off. Barley, not sure where his shots are going. Like, he definitely should be winning this interaction, but he's just, I don't know where his shots are going. Like, he's not going for damage or to zone me from my healing pad. And I go for another gadget up, and unfortunately, it looks like I go for a super, but I was pinched out. Not sure what I should have done there. The team is getting some nice damage off, though. Things are looking good. Unfortunately, Miko goes down, and Charlie also goes down to the Carl. Things aren't looking too great. I understand that the berry can beat me, or not the berry, the barley. Always getting these names mixed up, so I just go for one pad onto the safe. I think one pad does like what, like 40% or something crazy. And I look to heal the Charlie, but she does kind of get pushed back. And you know, we are winning. They only have 2%. All we need to do is finish it off, and the enemy team got too offensive and ended up losing there. But pretty solid, very nice. Well played to the team. Let's head into the next one. Alright guys, we are in the next one, and it looks like this game still wasn't in Masters, considering we only have 2 stars. We went with the Crow because they had a Jaeyoung pick, and Crow is honestly pretty solid into both Draco and Jaeyoung with his slow. We honestly don't even need to kill the Draco here. I find it beneficial to kill them staggered, so they can never be a 3v3, it'll be a 3v2, which gives us such an insane advantage. As you could see when it was a 2v3, like they just could not do anything. And Jaeyoung knows this, so he stays up. We take down the Jaeyoung, kill the Draco, and Lily also goes down here. And now we have tons of pressure, you know, their respawns are staggered again, so, you know, they're low trying to push in. Lily goes for her invisibility. Kenji misses a super, but he's still up. Lily on top of us, take him down. Draco hypercharge. Jaeyoung misses all his shots. I go for a bit of a wasted hypercharge, to be honest. I didn't think the Pam would take down the Draco. So I went with the hypercharge to kill them, but it was pretty unnecessary. Draco coming in, should be going for a slow if I have it. There we go. Bit too late though, and they do get pressure. Pam misses her gadget. That's alright though. I go down. Kenji gets a nice super off, almost takes down the Lily. We have 95%. Like, this is just unlosable for us, and we do take the first game. Very solid macro, well played with the respawn staggering. Let's head into the next one. Alright guys, we are in the next one. We just gotta do the same thing again, to be honest. Staggering their respawn so they don't kind of show up in time because they have 2 melees, and it's really hard. Unfortunately, Pam, you know, a bit late with her ammo gadget. Doesn't predict the Lily taking us down, and me and the Pam grouped up, so they do have a strong start here. Not ideal. Kenji is doing a great job though, staying up. And Pam, unfortunately, not the best at corner pinching. Neither is Crow. I end up trading with the Lily because the Kenji is coming up, and we do end up staggering respawns again. Unfortunately, Jaeyoung realizes this and he doesn't go in. He stays back to support the team. Kenji goes down a bit aggressive, but I think that was needed. Unfortunately, no slow here, already used, and Lily hypercharge already. Things aren't looking great. We do get some fires off. Take down the Jaeyoung here, but we do still have the Lily in our base, yes, and Draco has fully healed. Now he has hypercharge. Pam is, you know, staying alive. Super goes down, though, a bit wasted. Pam gets instantly deleted. Again, this is what I mean by staggering the respawns. Like, this is what happens when you don't actually go 3v3 into them. The enemy team just picks you off one by one. And so our team really needs to win this 3v3 here. Things are looking good. Unfortunately, teammates go down. They have zone time. And things aren't looking too great for us. Let's move to the next one. Alright guys, we are in the final match. Let's hope things go a bit better. They used the respawn timers against us this time, and Lily had a bit too great of a start. Hopefully we don't make the same mistake here, but actually we again give Lily way too much value there. Pretty poor start, honestly. Kenji thankfully evens it out a little bit. As you can tell, me and the Pam aren't too happy with each other. Honestly, it's both of our faults there, grouping up like that. Go for a slow onto them, doesn't really get much value though. Missed too many shots, and things aren't looking too great. Again, it's a 2v3, exactly what we want to avoid. Do manage to take out the Draco though, and looks like Kenji takes out the Lily, and things are looking pretty good. Jaeyoung goes down, and now we have a perfect spot. Again, it is a 3v2, and things are looking way better. We pick off the Lily perfectly to maintain the 3v2, and one of our teammates needs to stay on the zone. Like, I'm not sure what's going on here. Go for a hypercharge super in there, get 2 kills, very solid. Really, if the Pam was trying to go mid, at the start. She should definitely be staying on the zone here. Not sure what she's doing. And definitely, looking pretty interesting. 3v3 out here. Kenji goes down. Pam takes out the Lily, and Draco is just the only one up. He used his last stand gadget, so he does go down there. So things are looking a lot better. We still have zone time from that. Lily with her hypercharge goes in. Kenji with his hypercharge too gets some nice value, takes down the Jaeyoung. Looking for the anti-heal, don't want to feed the Kenji. Kenji with his goes down with the super. We do trade with the Draco. And Pam does manage to take out the Lily. Very solid. Jaeyoung comes in. This is very intense. Very back and forth. Very close. Kenji goes for his super, almost takes out the Jaeyoung, does take him down. They have zone time, just 14%. We go in, don't want to go down though. So we super a little bit further away from them. We zone out the Draco. He gets super from Pam. Jaeyoung pierces to take me down. And with 99% to 94, we do manage to take the game. Very solid, very nice. Anyway guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.